and make sure there is an IP available, of course, which is the standard way, right? And now let us open the terminal. You've got your simple MR, right? That's the code. So I am going to change the simple MR. What you are going to do, you will copy. Okay, let me do the same thing that you are going to do. What I'm going to do is CP minus R simple MR to a directory called custom partitioner. Custom partitioner is the directory that we are going to create, which is creating the copy of the simple MR, and our partition example we will do on this. Okay, so copy it, right? And now cd custom partitioner rm minus rf dist attic classes temp and test. Make sure your input file is there. It is twinkle twinkle little star. Let us take the other file which is having the country names. We will create one later. Or even this also not a problem. Why? Because twinkle twinkle little star, if I am doing the custom partitioning, what I am saying is all the words with the vowels should go to one partition and all the words without vowels should go to another partition basically. And you extend it to for your country example. Same, right? All right. Now go to the source, because we have made some changes. Where is the source code? CD. Is it Passion? It's in Bibin, and then vi bibin count.java. Count.bibin is the package name. Bibin count. Okay, no need to change that because you already know how to change everything. Okay, come to the driver. This was an example where I have illustrated number of reduced tasks is 0. So I have to revert back the changes, making sure that everything is working. So I have got mapper class, number of reduced tasks is 0 now. The first thing that I need to do is, in this example, we are having vowels and non-vowels. It is the responsibility of the programmer to decide how many buckets you want. Can it be dynamically done? I don't think so. So you have to put the number there. I want 2 partitions. Right?
If data is having 200 countries, then
it will be 200.
No,
you need to know. Yes.
To know how many.
Yes, absolutely. Number of reduced tasks equal to 2. So some now couple of questions, very useful for interviews as well. Can I write number of map tasks there? Look at that. It is reduced tasks. What is your answer? Can I write number of map tasks instead of reduced tasks? Is it possible or not? This is the number of reduced tasks, right? Here I can write num map tasks. Is it possible? Answer is yes, it is possible. But if you write number of map tasks as 2, do not expect that there will be 2 mappers. So what does that mean? You can write still, there is no effect. What does that mean? Number of mappers is decided by the MapReduce framework. You can control number of reducers. But if you write number of map tasks with a number, computer will not give you an error. The reason is, it will use your value as a hint or a help, but it will not use it. Okay, so number of reduced tasks, that is 2. Now we have to stitch in the partitioner. So let me do one thing. I am opening another window. Okay, please look. This is a second window, and I am going to go to the MapReduce reference that I have given you. Why? Because every code, as I mentioned to you, is a golden copy. And you will see so many directories there. Inside that, let me check concept 3, and then let me check cd com, cd passion, ls, No, it is not inside this. And CD Ravi and then ls. Yes, the vowel partition is there in the concepts for inside Ravi vowel partitioner.java. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to copy. Remember, I am where? I am at what place now? I am inside this directory, right? Okay, I am copying what? The vowel partitioner.java to I just created the custom partitioner Java directory. Inside that I have source, inside that I have com, inside that I have Bibin, and that is the place where Bibin word count was there, and I am going to copy to that place. Look at the syntax. I don't need this screen anymore. Of course, for running MapReduce I need. So I will keep it ready in my folder where I want to run the MapReduce, which is the custom partitioner, and just leave this particular window minimized. I will take it later. So if I come out and if I look at ls, now I have got the vowel partitioner. So I'm going to start changing now. Move Ravi vowel partitioners. Since we are working with Bibin, we will write Bibin vowel partitioner dot Java as the file name. Then vi Bibin vowel partitioner.java. Remember, you copied it from com.ravi somewhere. So the package name will be com.ravi, and it is not going to work, of course. What you need to do, since you are inside the Bibin package, you have to write here com.bibin. And then in Java, the name of the file should be exactly the name of the program. So you are going to write Bibin vowel partitioner. And please look at this. And if you are not understanding, just to by heart it. If the key is starting with a vowel, put it into modulus of 2, which means 0th bucket. Otherwise, put it into the first bucket. That's the meaning. Okay. Now, how will you check whether a key is starting with a vowel or not? It can be a lowercase or uppercase. So what you will do, any lowercase or uppercase word like twinkle or anything is coming, first you will convert it into uppercase. And you will check the initial letter. In Java, how will you get the initial letter? Look at the character at 0th position. In Java, every array and index are starting from 0 to n-1. So if twinkle is the word, T is the character at 0. You are looking at the character at 0. And since you already converted into uppercase, if it is A, E, I, O, U, then return true, otherwise return false. So this is a method, and that method is being called from this particular program. You can write everything here, and please look at a good programming practice. You become modular. You make your code modular. What is meant by modular? Each method has got a responsibility, single responsibility principle. So start with a vowel has got only one responsibility to check whether the character is starting with a vowel or not. And this one is now converting it into partition. So now you have written your partitioner class. And what we need to do is, we need to stitch it into your Bibin count program. So, vi Bibin count.java, and where are you going to stitch it? In your main program. Look, we already changed the number of reduced tasks as 2. Right? And we have got 2 buckets because in the code, I have written corresponding code to put it into either 0th bucket or the first bucket. Right? Now you need to stitch it. I think just like this. Let me try. Job dot and apply common sense now. Set mapper class. So set. What you need to write? What? Sorry. Job dot set partitioner class. And what is your partitioner class? Just now we wrote the class name, right? Partitioner partitioner dot class. You stitched it. This is the purpose of the driver code. The driver is the place where you will be stitching all your other facilities that you need for MapReduce, which strengthens your MapReduce code. Mapper, combiner, everything you can set it here. Okay, so mapper and then the reducer, and you have got a partitioner as well. And now we are going to run the code. How will you run the code? We have already the window I made pointing to custom partitioner, and we are going to write and make sure 2 files are now compiled.
It should be in the program too, right? About the vowels.
Sorry?
We call the function in the main class, but it should be in the program too, about the vowels.
I didn't get it. I am setting the partitioner class as Bibin vowel partitioner dot class, correct?
Yeah,
Oh, you are saying that we are calling this, no need to write this particular class in the same code? No. In Java, if everything is in the same package, it will automatically take it from there. That is why packaging is there. So you can write either in the same class. For example, this tokenizer mapper and the reducer, there is a mistake inside this. I don't know whether he changed it or not after going home. There is a tokenizer mapper, there is an occurrence reducer. So I think there is a mistake. Good that you brought the point. What is the class? It is occurrence reducer, so that is correct. And then tokenizer mapper. It's correct. Okay, so I thought the naming is different. Right. So tokenizer mapper and occurrence reducer. Everything is correct, right? If this class is different, then you have to change it accordingly. Another thing, this occurrence reducer.java, you can write it in the same directory. Mapper.java, you can write it in the same directory. Then you can stitch it also. For easiness, we have added everything here. Okay. Java allows you to keep the files in the same directory. If it is in another directory, that is also possible. But you will write import that corresponding package. That is where import is coming in. All right. Once everything is correct, you can go back to the other window and then type and. It should compile 2 files because I have deleted all the source classes and everything, and you can see there is an error. Okay, variable of type job. What is the problem? J capital. Okay, immediately you can see. So go back here and then vi bibin.java and come there, and where we wrote job as capital. Yes. No. What is it? Job.java. Cannot find the symbol. Set partitioner class. See, I was just guessing that this is the name of the method. So set partitioner class is not a method. So let us just look into the other code where what is the corresponding method. You can go back to the other window where you compiled it, and I am going to look at the code in my reference vi slash MapReduce reference library, and we know that that particular class is in concepts 3, right? Concepts 3, and in concepts 3 there is inside that there is source and then and then I think Ravi, and then there is a word count.java, and then come down and you will see that set partitioner class. That is correct.
It's not word count, right?
It is job.set partitioner class. So it is correct. So whatever we have done is correct. Let's find out what is the error now. Job.set partitioner spelling. Oh, and this many people are looking now. Okay. So set partitioner class, the spelling is the problem. Partitioner. That is the problem. Okay. Partitioner class. And then you come back here and then compile the program. That's why I gave you the reference. If anything is there, then you can just refer to it and do an and again. And if the build is successful, that means your code is now working and now clear. And cd dist ls. I think we have got input nov, that text hadoop fs minus ls. Let me check what are the directories that are available. first of all, this fellow will never clean this thing. So Hadoop fs minus rmr पूरा उठा देंगे. Start. Right, Hadoop fs minus rmr. Now start. Very good, right? We've been happy. Now clear. After that, what we will do? We will create a new directory now. Okay, Hadoop fs minus mkdir. Now 24, right? And we have a file already available, right? Where is the file available? Input November 5.txt is available. Just change that into move input November.txt to input.txt. I don't know why we should put the name for input files also. Input.txt is the file, and this input.txt is having no vowels, so I want to put it a vowel also. Okay. What we will do? Give me some words. Apple, elephant, and let us look a lowercase apple and a lowercase elephant, right? So you got input.txt now. So Hadoop fs minus minus put the input.txt to the directory that we created now, November 24. Hadoop fs minus ls November 24, just making sure that the input.txt is already available. Clear the screen. Remember, you are not in the dist directory. Go back to the dist directory. I came up. Why? Because the input file was in that directory, right? And then Hadoop jar my hadoop.jar com.bipin count, right? Bipin count. The name of the input directory is November 24 and November 24 output. Now, what is the name of the program in which the driver is there? Vowel partitioner is just for stitching to the main program. Number 24 out. Do not give that, because you will get an error telling that no main found. Okay. Right? Number 24 out, and then run your code. So now you should see that there is a partitioner getting into effect, and the hash partitioner will not work anymore, and your Bipin partitioner will work, in which we have written the code that all the all the vowels should go to one partition, and all the non-vowels should go to the other partition. Let's see.
It divides by word?
What's that?
It divides by...
You tell me. You tell me. What is your MapReduce, basic MapReduce program? Huh? No. By space, by comma. Remember that line, string tokenizer? It was the normal word count, right? So it has got executed, right? You got all the status, and now Hadoop fs minus ls November 24 out / First, let's see how many partitions are created. There should be 2. Expected, and you can see both are non-zero. How will you know both are non-zero? 19 bytes, 26 bytes. That means both outputs has got some value. Part-r means everything is proper. Reducer also got executed. Now, let us look at Hadoop fs minus cat November 24 out / part-r-00000, which is the first output. You should see, depending upon the logic, only the vowels are there in this particular partition. And remember, we were converting it into an uppercase and counting, right? But in the MapReduce program, we are converting into lowercase. So apple is 2 and elephant is 2. I wrote E capital and E small, if you remember. And if you look at the other partition, you should see that all the other words, which are all non-vowels, should be there in the other partition. So you did a custom partitioning, and you allowed the code to dynamically go to the place where you want it to be. Now you can run analytics on the top of this, and then create the output, right? Now, often very useful thing in the MapReduce program, how will you debug? For example, I want to write a system.out.println to check what is my MapReduce doing. For example, I am going here and then I am going to write this particular line, system.error.println. Okay, instead of Ravi, let us write here Bipin. You know what is that line doing? That line is telling me in the MapReduce, whenever each word is coming, it is just telling me what is the token that is being applied. So if I am not getting an expected output, I can just look at, oh, what is happening inside this? Let me see. So printing your statement is a very useful thing in MapReduce. So I am writing this particular line. Similarly, in the reducer also you can do it. So now you come out and compile the code. Our other window is there for compiling the code. Before you are running Hadoop fs minus rmr November 24 out. We deleted that output directory. Our input directory is still intact. And now I am going to write and. You should see how many files compiling this time. Only one, because vowel partitioner I did not change. I changed bipin_count.java because I added that particular line. I changed that particular line. And then I am going to run the program. It compiled, and now you are going to run the program by going to the dist directory. Of course, you have to go to the cd dist, see, and you should do in the parent, and then the dist you should have the code and use the arrow keys and then run the code one more time. So now you should see that output which will teach you exactly what is happening. So whenever you are writing a MapReduce code, you are in doubt, what is this word that is actually being read? You will write debug statements, and what I did is debugging the MapReduce. And you can see the output is going to happen, and then you are going to run. All right, you got the output, and now you are going to search for that Bipin word. Where? Nothing is coming. Where did it go? In Java, system.out.println means it should be printed onto the output screen.
Log.
And what happened? Why system.out.println is not log? Either unless I lose look for j and those kind of things. You have to apply a little bit of thinking here. Who is running MapReduce? First of all, tell me. I am running MapReduce. Where is my Hadoop cluster? You are my Hadoop cluster. You are all the nodes. And I am submitting my code to you. And it is being run there. How can I expect the logs that are happening on thousands and thousands of machines onto my computer? And my computer may not have the capacity also to write that particular logs. Right? The place you need to go is you have to open the browser. And that is the reason why you have got the localhost 8088. So I'm going to go to localhost 8088. And you will see your Bipin's word count program, the latest one. And there is history. And I'm going to click on that history. And in the history, I'm clicking on logs. And I'm going to go through all the logs that are available inside this. So stdr is available here. You have to search for all the logs, local logs, and search for all the logs, and you will see the statements that you have written in some of on one of this particular file. Okay, you have to find it out where exactly it is getting printed. Server. Is it on the server log? No. Application.
Does it have a timestamp?
It will show you the jobs. Okay, let me just look at the job ID, this one, and then okay, there is map, and inside of the map I have the task, and then I have the logs here. Bipin. Bipin. So that's the place where you are going to see all your logs. So let me just make it a little bit bigger. And you look at that, begin, twinkle, twinkle, little star, little star, little apple, elephant. Each word is getting printed. Now you know, oh, okay, my MapReduce is taking each word correctly. This is how you will debug your MapReduce code. Now comes what will be the final pattern for MapReduce. What are the things that are possible in MapReduce? Mapper, combiner, partitioner if it is there, shuffle and sort, reducer. That is the complete life cycle of MapReduce. There is nothing more in MapReduce world. The partitioner is optional if you write. Combiner is optional if you add. Got it? There can be a sorter also that is very simple. You can add a sorter, but normally you don't. If you want to get your output in the descending order, you can write a custom sorter. It is exactly the same way like the vowel partitioner. You can refer to concept 3. Inside that you will see the code for how to write a sorter also. I'm not covering that. This is the complete life cycle of MapReduce. Okay. Any of these things except map and reducer, all the others are optional. Shuffle and sort is automatically handled by MapReduce. Next, you never asked a question. We were thinking of this MapReduce program from the beginning. Let us take that first class which I explained to you, the mapper. Twinkle, twinkle is the first line, let us say. And again, twinkle star is the next line. Okay. And I gave you piece of paper and assume that she is the first mapper. What is the line she is going to take? And I told you that assume this as 128 MB and assume this as 128 MB. What did you do? You took the twinkle twinkle and then you wrote twinkle 1, and then Shashi or Mahesh, you took twinkle star and you wrote twinkle 1 and star 1, and then you gave to the reducer. Reducer got all the twinkles and the reducer wrote twinkle 3 and star 1, and you got the final output, right? Now comes the difficult part. Assume that up to this is 128 MB. From here to here is the, not here, from here to here is the next 128 MB, and the remaining is the next 128 MB. What is Krishna going to get now? Twinkle TWIN, and she is going to write twinkle 1, twin 1. And what Mahesh is going to get? Clay 1 and twinkles 1. And what is Shashi going to write? Tar 1. And what is the output of this particular program then? Twinkle 1, twin 1, clay 1, and is that the output, or are you going to get twinkle 3 and star 1 as the output of the code?
It will divide based on the...
I told you, no, 128 MB. It is 128 MB up to this. Why did you assume every time whenever I tell, and why you did not ask me that, why are you assuming that the entire line is 128 MB? That is a foolish assumption. It is not. And you know now the complexity of what are things MapReduce is doing internally. It will divide the data into 128 MB. Sure, it will be. But while Krishna is looking at the line, even though it is twin, there is a class called input split and input record reader in MapReduce, which will tell that, hey, your 128 MB is completing up to twin, but you have to borrow KLE from the other machine to make it complete. Because by default in Hadoop, new line is the line terminator. So even if that 128 MB is completing at one machine, the input record reader and the input splits know that there is some part remaining, and it will combine it and give it to Krishna, so that she will have twinkle, one, and this whole word, even though half of the data is there. You understand there is a little bit of network traffic happening? That is the reason why in the beginning class I told you that nodes are separated by a low bandwidth network. Remember? Because there is little bit of traffic. And I mentioned to you also that shared nothing architecture is not 100% accurate. Shared nothing architecture almost. Little bit of traffic is going on. Of course, data locality and the way in which that data is split, MapReduce will do a very intelligent job. Rather than dividing that KLE to Lakshmi who is far, she will, or the MapReduce will divide it into Mahesh so that the input data transfer is going to be as fast as possible. It's the same rack, the rack awareness, and that's called data locality or data co-location in MapReduce. Right? So, yes, it is getting executed and you are getting the correct result. Okay? And everything is beautiful, happy until you are dealing with hey, twinkle, twinkle, little star, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Whole life, twinkle, twinkle, little star is going to be your program. Text is not going to be, text is just a very, very minute part which we use for illustrating your partitioner, combiner and everything. So today in the next code I am going to show you, I want to do a word count on PDF. And remember, no way that PDF there is a new line or text. So if I give you a sample.pdf, the program cannot read is line by line just like a normal text file, right? It is not possible. And in that PDF, if you want to divide this and if you want to do this, MapReduce will fail. Definitely it will fail. Why? MapReduce doesn't know how to do the input split and input record reader of PDF. It knows only if it is a text file and it knows about the new line at the end. But there is no more new line. MPEG file I am giving you. MP3 I am giving you. What is the new line? Where is the new line? So, we need to have what? If you want to read a PDF, I have to write my own PDF record reader and tell where is the new line ending, how to read a PDF, how to extract the text. How to read a PDF, how to extract the text. Is it part of MapReduce? No. MapReduce do not care about your file format. Tomorrow you may find a separate format. Citibank may use nice voice call logs, Avaya call logs for analysis. Call log is coming as text. Customer is talking with the agent in the bank. Customer is telling that you did the stupid service ever. I asked you for Thanksgiving, I wanted to go to Orlando, I wanted to shop, I wanted to ask you to increase my credit. You didn't do it on time. And I didn't go to Orlando at all. Correct? So, that conversation you are recording as MP3. Or Avaya. Avaya is not MP3. Nice. Another call center, it's not MP3. So you want to get that particular data and now you want to do the customer analytics, how the agent and the customer communicated, and you want to do a sentiment analysis on that data. What do you need to do? You need to write your own record reader for that format. So who gave you that format? Avaya company gave you format. So what is that you are going to do? You will talk with Avaya or NICE and you will tell that, hey, give me an API to convert your code and your voice into text and give me the text. And now you got the text and you know Bipin word count. And you can easily write it. You understand? So you can go back and you can write a sentiment analysis for your entire call center. Whatever company you work for. Provided that call center application is giving you either a text file or you are intelligent enough to debug that app's format into your way. So tell me, if I want to do a word count on PDF, what I need to do? I need to write my own way my own method to extract the word from or the line from PDF. It is not part of MapReduce, correct? But once I know how to do the record reader and all those kind of things, then I can write my code and I can tell the MapReduce from the PDF record reader, take the line and you continue with your word count. So, if tomorrow you are coming across such a requirement, what you are going to search in the Google? So you will open the Google, right? And then you are going to search Google, right? And let us search, right? Apache PDF box and press enter. What is that? Apache PDF box. I got a Java PDF library and that's exactly what I want. Why? The Java PDF library or Apache PDF box will tell me how to read a PDF and extract pictures, words or everything. If I know that, I can use this library in my code and extract the word and then give it to my MapReduce program. Are you with me so far? This is how you will use MapReduce in the industry. By different type of data. And you got number of MapReduce programs running. And the trick is input splits and input record reader. There is a project already running. If you look at Hadoop image processing, some MIT or Stanford is doing it. What is Hadoop image? I think it is called Hippie. And then press enter. And if you come down, you will see that Hadoop image processing interface, where they wanted to do image processing, and you will see our classical diagram of dividing the input image into data and then converting it into the map, and then you are doing the reduce process, and you can see some sample code here, and that code is what I told as extracting and then writing your own. Right? So we have got the PDF box. And that's exactly what we are going to use. Now there is another problem. Remember again, like logs, I am writing the code from here. I got a master lib directory where I put all my Hadoop jar files inside that. And I am running the code, Hadoop jar, blah, blah, blah. I am running the code. And where the code is going to run? In all of you. You are the nodes, correct? And you run it happily. Why? Because every one of you has got Hadoop installed. Your Hadoop nodes know. So Hadoop is already available to you. Now you see what is the problem that I am going to bring into the whole system. The file is no more in master lib. The file I am going to download from Apache Java PDF library, and I am telling that okay, I will download the PDF library, I will write my code, and I am going to run my MapReduce. And when I run my MapReduce, it is coming to you. And when it is coming to you, you have got only a master lib which contains only the Hadoop jar files, but my code requires what also? The PDF library also. How will I provide that necessary auxiliary jar files to you? You can't run it, right? Are you understanding what I mean? It is like I can listen with my headphone, but if suppose I am giving you the same music, I also need to give you the headphone. That headphone is not available to you. All the remaining things are available to you. Master lib. On the first day itself, we copied everything. Master lib is part of Hadoop. Every node will have it. For Avaya logs, Avaya will give me a jar file. Hey, use this jar file to extract the voice. And when I am submitting it to the Hadoop cluster, you don't know anything about Avaya. So that Avaya jar file must be on you also. So we need to understand not only writing the code, but also how that auxiliary jar files. Now your my Hadoop.jar will not work. My Hadoop.jar needs some extra jar files also. So along with my Hadoop.jar, I have to send What also? This extra jar files also. All these things will combine now in the next example. Okay? So we are going to read PDF. Right? I will give you to copy that. So what I'm going to do is, let me show you the code first. So it is already there. So I'm coming back to our directory. What I want you to do is copy from the MapReduce reference. Let me just check which directory it is. Concept3 slash source slash com slash I think it is in percipient slash yes. So concept3 com percipient, that is containing that particular directory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a directory mkdir PDF MapReduce PDFMR. Okay, cd PDFMR. You should be careful. Build.xml, you should copy yours. Code, you should copy mine. Do not copy that entire concept3 to yours, because that contains my build.xml. It will not work. Remember. So what I am going to do first, we need to copy the build.xml. From where I will copy the build.xml? cp dot slash symbol mr. That is my code. Build.xml 2 dot. I copied the build.xml. Now I need the source directory. Source I can copy from concept3. How will I copy that? I will create mkdir src. So now I have source which is empty, and I am going to cd source, and now I am going to copy cp slash MapReduce reference slash concepts 3 slash source slash com slash percipient. That is the directory. There is a problem. I am copying it inside of the source. Okay, let us solve that. That into here. What is the problem? I did not put -r. I need recursively all the things inside. And then I put the dot. ls. Percipient came. Now I want com to come here. So I will go to do mkdir com. And now cd com. And I am going to move the percipient from the parent to here. And now com.percipient I got. Unix. Move percipient to make Bipin happy, we'll change it to Bipin. So cd Bipin. Input driver, record mapper, record reader. And you know what is the meaning of that. Because that is reading using Apache PDF box. The ability to extract. If you want, you can just look at the PDF record reader. And how will you read it? You need a little bit of Java for knowing this particular thing, how to integrate it. You have to read that Apache PDF box, how it is being interacted. Please don't worry about that now. I just wanted to show you the way in which MapReduce is used in the industry. And if you look, you see here, Apache PDF box. I am using Apache PDF box and all that kind of jar files extra. Is it there in your master lib? No. These are all custom. And since you changed everything, you have to change the package name, and I'm going to make it as com.bipin because I created the directory. That is PDF record reader, and then PDF input driver, and inside that I am going to change. Every file should be changing the package name. Remember, because you changed the package name, otherwise it will tell you class not found. com.bipin. I have word count mapper, which is my usual word count mapper, mapper.java, and that also will become com.bipin. And I have word count PDF input format. This is the most beautiful class in MapReduce, where you are creating your own split. Just like I told you, 128 MB splits. How will you make it? That's what is there inside this one. So com.bipin Bipin, and you can see how it is done using the input split. We are making the split using the Hadoop, the PDF box library. So PDF input format and then VI word count mapper reducer.java, and that also you change it to com.bipin. Hope we changed everything. And look at the driver program. And you asked me a question whether the mapper and reducer can be written separately. This shows it. So you see all the mapper, reducer, everything is separate. Now you will combine everything into your program. So in the driver, if you come down, look at the different ways that is used. Set the mapper class, set the reducer class, and you can see my input format is PDF input format and my output format is text. Why output format is text? Why? Because output is going to be your word count, but input is going to be a different input format now. And what is the default input format that you have used so far? Hadoop input format. And that Hadoop input format is the one which was doing all the things for you magically. Clear? Now you are writing your own PDF input format. And now you see the problem. The problem is, if you are coming back to your compile window, what is the name of the directory? PDFMR. And I am going to type and to show you the error. It may compile. Oh yeah, it is compiling. Why? Because your MapReduce lib provided by Cloudera has got 1 or 2 files of this. But ideally, you should not do. Then what you should do if you want to compile that particular program? Please look all the steps. First, I have to go to that Apache PDF box. So I'm going to go to Apache PDF box library. Apache PDF box. Enter. And you will ask me how you know about Apache PDF box. Nothing. Just search in the Google free open source library for reading PDF. You will get it. It is not that I know or I created this. And remember that whenever you are working in any industry, they are not going to tell you each and everything. You have to search in the Google and then you have to find out. If suppose somebody is telling MPEG image, find out a parser or something which can read an MPEG image. Apache Tika for your information. If suppose tomorrow you are coming across such a situation, just use Apache Tika and then press on Apache Tika and then look at the number of formats that are available. I will make it big. If you are looking at supported formats, and then you please see how many formats are supported by Apache Tika. HTML, XML, Microsoft Office documents, Word Perfect documents, PDF, compression, audio, video, anything. It's called Apache Tika. I use it very widely in my daily job. You can extract whatever you want using Tika. Tika supports OCR. What is OCR? Character recognition.
You don't need to get PDF separately, everything.
Yeah, you need to get it, but using the APIs, using the code. And then the tika.jar, you have to keep it in your code, just like the PDF code. The whole world is adding the relevant jars and then using it. And now, come back here. It compiled, but it will fail. Definitely it will fail. And I don't want it to be failed. So we need to use some way by which it can be done. So what I need to do is, look, before this PDFMR, I am going to create a directory, okay, mkdir, okay. This time let me call it as PDFlib and cd PDFlib. In PDFlib, I am going here, back, Apache PDF box, and click on download. Can you see the screen? Click on download. Here, downloads. And I want you to download only the 1.8 version. There is a problem with the earlier versions. So there are 5 files. Okay. Right click, save as. And look, it is going into downloads. I am going to select Cloudera and the directory that we created, PDFlib. I selected that PDFlib and then save. Right click, save the link as, save. You need to select only once the PDFlib directory. Save the link as, save. Save the link as, save. Save the link as, save. And I think there are 2 more additional files. Yeah, app.jar. Save the link as, and save the link as. All right. Close the browser and now you come here and look at ls. You got all the files that is downloaded. Right. Next is you need to create a variable which refers to all the jar files. So look at the way that is going to be created. I am going to create a file vi libjar.txt, okay, and I am going to copy all these file names one by one with the directory names. Okay, so look at what I am writing. Export libjars equal to /home/cloudera. How many files I am having? Copy. Sorry, home/cloudera/ what is the directory name that we have? PDFlib, right? PDFlib. I am going to copy this for some reason. Copy, okay, and see, put a colon and right click, paste, put a colon, right click, paste, put a colon, right click, paste, 1, 2, 3, 4, put a colon, paste, 5, and put a colon, paste, 6, and one more, right? Paste. Okay, I created this much and I am opening another window. Clear, cd pdf lib ls 3 plus 3 plus c 7, and now I am going to copy this one. Right click, copy, come back to the other window, just move it down, and I am going to the beginning of this line. PDFlib / right click, paste. I got that jar file name and put a colon, and now the next one, I copied this, right click, just select one and then right click, copy, and then come back here, and the next jar file, PDFlib / don't make mistake, put the slash and then right click, paste. I got the next jar file and make the colon, home/cloudera /PDFlib / I come here and then right click, copy, and go here, right click, paste, and this one, right click, copy, and come here, and the next one is here. I need a slash, I think, and then right click and then paste, and come here, and I need a slash, and I am going to select this one and this one, and then right click, copy, and paste. That file is there, and now this one, copy. It's a tedious job. If you are good in Unix, you can easily write a script which will automatically take all the jar files and create the file for you. That I leave it to you, okay? Because there are people who are not familiar with Unix. That's why I am telling you the manual way of it. Normally you won't do this, okay? Because 1000 jar files are there. I cannot take in one by one, and then I cannot do it, right? You got that one, and now you got one more, which is right click, copy, and then right click and here PDF lib slash and then paste this one. You created a variable now, and that variable I have stored in libjars.txt in the home folder, so that anytime you can just refer to this. Do not type it and create it. Why? Because it is not reusable. Now escape shift Z and vi libjars.text is there inside PDF lib directory. Oh, I created it in PDF lib directory. Yeah, I move it into the home directory where your MapReduce reference is there. So slash move libjars.text, and now if you look ls, there is no ls. You should have the libjars.text, which you can use at any point in time. So you created a variable now which points to all the jar files that are needed. Okay, now see, after compiling the code, where is your compiled code available? CD PDFMR, correct? Okay, and I need a PDF file. So how can we get a PDF file? Is there a PDF file for you? Let us do one thing. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do is that I will open. Do you have Word? No. So let us download some PDF file. Okay, sample PDF. Download sample.pdf. This document PDF 95. What is that? This is a test PDF file. Okay, let's click on that. Okay, about Acrobat PDF files. I am downloading this. Okay, this is a PDF file. PDF sample.pdf. Save the file. Click OK. Where is it? Open the containing folder. It is in downloads folder. Okay, remember it is in downloads. All right. So I got a PDF file and I got all my libchars ready. And now what I'm going to do? Go to your code. Where is your code? PDFMR. Remember, PDF lib is completely different from PDFMR. And in PDFMR, and we already compiled successfully. Just see, since there are no changes, it is telling build.successful. That's why I told you that if you make any changes, it should show you compiling one source file. Clear. And now cd dist ls my hadoop.jar is created. The Hadoop jar my hadoop.jar
The second file that we
minus libjars. You have to option that, use that libjars option, but before that you have to create that variable. How will you create that variable? What is that file that we created? Libjars.txt. Open that and copy that complete line. Right click, copy and paste it here.
is
Oh. What does this mean? I am creating a variable called libjars. That's why I told you every time creating that is different, right? Difficult, right? That's why we stored that files in a directory. How will you check whether this variable is created or not? Echo $libjars check. Wow, it is created. And now Hadoop jar my hadoop.jar minus libjars dollar minus libjar and then dollar. What is the name of our directory? Libjars or libjar?
libjars.
Just now what we created? Libjars. Okay. Dollar libjars. Please understand, this is what I was trying to convince you for so much time. When you write that option minus libjar, what happens is, when I am submitting the code from my computer to the Hadoop cluster, along with the code, all that PDF jar files also will come along with it, so that every one of you can execute my code. If I don't do that, what will happen? You will get class not found. I can't do anything with the PDF. Why? Because I don't have the PDF jar files. This is an advanced concept in MapReduce where you will submit your code along with the library. Okay. Minus libjars. I just want to check whether it is libjar or libjars. I think again you can go to the minus libjar option. So I think it is there in VI. Sorry, let me go to CD MapReduce reference ls CD concepts 3 ls no CD concepts 4 ls VI help on libjars. Minus libjar, see the word minus libjars, it is not libjar. Okay, so I am coming back to my terminal and I am going to change this one as libjars. This is variable name. This you can call Ravi, Vasavi, whatever you want. That is the export variable name, correct? Libjars. And then what is the name of the program? Com dot Bibin dot please look inside the code CD PDF MR ls. Where is the main program? You should always check. Always it is not going to be word count. I told you com/bibin and ls. There is no word count at all inside this. And the name of the program in this case is input driver. And you should make sure that input driver is containing the main. And that is where you did all your stitching. But before running that, what I need to do? I have the sample PDF. Let me change the name. Sample.pdf. ls. Sample.pdf is there. Hadoop fs minus RMR November 24 star. I am deleting everything with November 24. And then Hadoop fs minus mkdir November 24 fresh directory. And now for the first time minus put sample.pdf I am putting. No more text files into November 24. We are going to do word count on November 24 now, which is a PDF, not a text file. And then come here, Hadoop, libjars, input driver, and the name of the input directory is November 24, and the output is going to be November 24 out. And then press enter. What is the option? Hadoop jar minus libjars. Let me just look at the option again. Where is it? VI. Slash MapReduce reference slash concepts 4 slash help on libjars.txt input driver minus libjars $libjars and output it is there export and this one minus libjars. Okay, escape shift set and then come here Hadoop class not found exception. Is it minus 1 minute? Hadoop jar, my Hadoop.jar, com dot. No, you've seen that one, right? Minus lib code of jar, minus lib jars, and then the output, correct? Hadoop jar minus lib jars, 1 minute, minus lib jars or minus lib jars. Wait, the best way, how to provide libjars, how to submit using libjars MR. That's it. Plus and go to libjars directory. Okay, during the execution and then MapReduce overview and then logging levels. Don't worry about all these things. All this I told you. Where is my libjars? Control F libjars. Where is it? 1 minute. We'll find out method with third-party libjars in MapReduce, including third-party libjars. Make it big so that you can see. Hadoop jar. Minus libjars equal to. Okay, so we'll go here and let us try that way. Minus libjars equal to minus libjars, or minus libjars equal to minus. Class not found exception. We have to correct it. 1 minute. We'll correct it. Let's.
The new one.
It should not. home/cloudera. Yeah, but it's same. I put home/cloudera in this case, right? Oh, okay. I know. Very simple mistake. Always I do that. Okay. The problem is this. cd clear and then vi libjars.txt. Okay. Unlike all the other things, this is separated by comma, not colon. Every time I get it, because I always think like class path. It is comma separated. That is a problem. Okay. And this one, right. Okay, escape shift is set, and now let us come to cd dist. cd PDFMR, cd dist, and vi slash libjars dot what is that file? Libjar.txt, and copy this one, the new one, making sure that this is correct. Right click, copy, and let us paste, and then make sure echo dollar libjars, all commas now, and now let us try the same command.
The file name is libjar, not libjars, Ravi. The file name minus lib, not, it's not libjars, it's libjar.
What?
There's no s with file name.
Which one you are telling?
All the jar files there, you compile it into file, right? It's libjar, not libjars. In the command you wrote as libjars.
vi slash libjar.txt.
Right.
Libjars, no.
No, the variable is libjars. The file name I am saying about.
Oh, libjar.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. So you're telling Hadoop jar, it is not minus libjars.
Yes.
This one is libjar.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Ah,
command
ah.
I have it from the old class. Minus libjars space dollar libjars. It's not minus. No,
Sorry, one more time.
there is no minus, only one minus is. We get that.
Hadoop jar, my Hadoop.jar.
Actually, it's Hadoop jar, my Hadoop.jar, com dot, driver minus libjars space. We should give com
Minus libjars.
Yeah. We should give com dot before libjars.
Wait. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Hadoop jar, my Hadoop.jar, and then
Com dot
right click the class name, paste. Okay, and then minus libjars or jar.
No, the file name that you kept is jar, right? That the file that you created.
Arey yaar, minus option is Hadoops. You can't change it. What is that? Libjar or libjars?
S
Okay, and then
space dollar libjars
There you go. So there is option problem. Yeah, it's running now.
First you should do package and then.
Correct. It should not work like that. So that's the final thing. Okay, so I will copy that one also. So let's first see the output, whether it is output is coming. That's important. So the option makes the things, the order. That's why we didn't get it. The words are correct only, but the order is different. All right. Now Hadoop fs minus ls November 24 out. I should see. I think we did not increase the number of partitions. So Hadoop fs minus cat November 24 output slash part dash r dash 1 2 3 4 5 and then press enter. That's it. So you can take any EMR, you can take anything, electronic medical records or anything, and then you can run this particular code. So what I am going to do, that same command without any mistake, I am just copying that, right? Right click.
Edit copy.
Copy, and I will do in that same file. Okay, I'm going to go to the home directory, and what is that? Vi libjar.txt, and in the next line, what I'm going to do is I will just copy it here. Okay, what is the best place? Not to run please use below. That's it. So you got the complete thing now, right? The name of the program and com.bibin, you should replace it with com. Whatever you create, right? So we did a PDF on MapReduce, MapReduce on PDF input also. So in this way, any MapReduce program can be written, right? We'll have one summary section also tomorrow on MapReduce. We'll complete all the things associated, some little bit of things. You practice this today. This is little bit complex, you see. All the steps you have to remember. There are two things, partitioner and this one. Okay.